How do you feel about the Hocus and 10 Toes Down situation? That's your bro right there. Both of them.
Listen. I respect guys. Bros is only one that has my brother punt. Not here no more, but you know, to each his own. He has his own, view of Hocus. And Hocus has his own view of him. You know what I'm saying?
But when you watch the videos of what 10 was doing, do you see that was offensive to Hocus, or do you think that he was well intentioned in what he was saying?
He was just trolling him, like Hocus trolled me. You know what I'm saying? I like Hocus would troll anybody. Like listen, they troll me. They trolled me before. You see the lame ass baloney. I got people like that too. I got people.
No,
but
the
bullet Scotty. Look at the bullet Scotty. Right, shit about me that he doesn't know, right? But
wait. Okay. But 10 Toes Down had a somewhat of a relationship with Hocus in the sense that they had respect for each other. Yeah, he interviewed him before.
Yeah, but that's it.
And Hocus even said that he didn't expect that to come from 10, though. He said that, I didn't expect that to come from you, of all people.
I didn't expect that to come from Hocus either.
Yeah, well.
You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't even know Hocus like I know Hocus. So I didn't expect Hocus to be taking, sides on things. And
right, the first video that 10 put out, though, I don't think that he meant, like, at least he had some good advice at the end. He was telling Hocus, stay off the internet, get your team together, prepare and everything for what they're going to have coming at you. But I think it was like the little jokes and the kind of like, I told you so's that kind of made Hocus feel away. Like, I'm already dealing with all this stuff.
An example.
Yeah, he's like, I'm already dealing with all this stuff. Like, I don't need this right now from you, of all people.
But 10 wasn't wrong all the way with that. You know, because in the first interview they had was telling him, he was glorifying that gang culture. And he was speaking to him about it, man. He was telling him, that shit is in my DNA. Not to recall it, but that's what happened.
How long ago was that, though? You see what I'm saying? Because
I don't really know.
I feel like over the years, Hocus has really cleaned up his image.
It was like 2 years, maybe 2-3 years.
I feel like over the last few years, Hocus really cleaned up his image, though. And
yeah, like he cleaned up his face too. He looked like fucking bacon butt face. And he got no hair there. I thought I was the only one with hair. I'm growing hair now. He's getting bald in his face.
It's that vegan diet that really helped him.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So do you think that Hocus took it too far when he responded? Well, because 10 did a second video, and I think that's the one that really got Hocus really mad. So then Hocus responded with SMD.
Well, people got opinion. They got opinion on Hocus, how he moved. Saying one minute he was Wack's friend, then he turned on Wack or whatever because he didn't want to be associated with his energy because other people told him. And it's like, that's not being respected because it's like, I guess other people got their own, their own judgments to it. I didn't get into that shit. Even when 10 Toes interviewed him the first time, I was just like, I never even spoke about it.
But do you think saying SMD went too far?
Yeah, especially somebody did 20 years in jail. Yeah. Even though probably 10. I never heard 10 say that. I don't think I heard him say that. Some serious dudes that come from, incarceration like that, they don't play with that. Yeah. I knew this since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, that was a one rule. You know what I'm saying? But Focus was tight. Want to fight? That's what you say to somebody.
They said, though, like, if when you say those words, you either got to be prepared to kill someone or die. That's how serious it is for some people.
Those were the same options they gave me when I was a shorty. Like, Yeah.
So, all right. So then Hocus challenges 10 to a fight. After he says he's going to whip your ass, he says he's going to whip 10's ass, okay?
I got in. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some link up there in it. Because it's like, you're not skipping me. 10, you're not skipping me. I know we have history, but you're not skipping me. Because that fight, that's...
And I told Hocus, too, I said that, bro, I don't know, man. He cocked Diesel like crazy, and he did 20 years in prison. I don't know, bro. Like, that's...
No, and he boxes, too. And 10 boxes, too. He took, what I'm saying? That he's active with the boxing part. I haven't been active since I was 20.
But
So,
Hocus said, though, he said that this isn't a wrestling match. It's not a UFC match. It's just a boxing match. So it's a little different. Now, if it was in those other matches, you know, 10 would like scoop them and do all types of suplex.
Yeah, but I'm saying like 10 is Diesel. Like he's big, right?
Right.
You know, he's not that tall, but he's tall enough. He's, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he's big. Diesel probably a different weight class, but you figure it'll be even once you put the gloves on. Because, you know, what's the most you can do is punch. The same thing I could do, what he could do.
Right.
But 10 has a background in boxing too. That's what the danger part is. So,
who you got your money on?
10.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Of course, man. Shit, you reminding me now. He's gonna go with Fat Joe. But shit, he'll go with Fat Joe anytime over me. He already proved that. So, you know,
I'm supposed to be interviewing 10 soon too, so he can say his piece. You know,
he got more new content that he wants to get out. So.
Yeah, and I saw you guys' live was dope, man. It was great to see you guys, even though he was in the bathroom the whole time. I don't even know how he got his computer desk chair in there. Like, how did you even fit that in there?
He did the same thing I did to him. He saw me in a fucking robe when he first, saw me.
Those are classic videos. Those are classic videos. I remember the first time I watched that, I was like, "What the hell he doing?"
But you see what I was telling Toes in my sitting down with him. I was telling him,
it's nighttime. It's dark as hell, and you're filming it at night too.
He is, not me. He's doing it through a phone. Like we just did it right there.
I know, but it's just funny though that's what it was.
Yeah, yo, but I was we got into the conversation in my show, in my little live with him. That I was like, yo, as soon as you did that with me, and you got contact with me, and people, we put the story out on Joe with the paperwork and all of that, because 10 was there for everything. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing to hide. He knows exactly what happened. And he went even to find even more stuff out that, you know what I'm saying, probably later on in life is going to be shown. But they tried to do what they did to Hocus, what they did to everybody. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he did that, they got 10 toes on the dog in the yard. And they got everything. They started promoting 10 toes to all of that. My enemy, you already know that.
And then also, Rich Player asked them to make it go away or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, no, that was the secret source on it. That's the story you never told me. He said it. You don't care.
He said that in my interview. I don't think he said Rich Player though, but he said that when he was trying to approach Joe, one of his people came and said, "Yo, can you just make this go away?" Yeah.
Why would you say that if you're not guilty? Why would you say that? Oh, God. And then the 7-day layoff, it was a 7-day, couldn't get in touch with the other guy. Like, something was going on. But anyway, but I'm just trying to tell you, the enemy started rewarding 10 toes. A lot of, camera time, a lot of podcasts that's coming up, you know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? To take 10 toes away from me, separate me and him relationship and be like, okay, let's keep this thing here. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even notice that they was doing that. Told him in my show, I told him, yo, they did that for that. That's what they do with everybody. They did that with Cody Young. They did that with everybody. Figure Raw back in the days. They did that with Eve. They did this with all of my the people I brought into the game. They did that. He offers more a platform for them. And he really exposes the guys I got around that they're gullible and they sell out on me like that. So, they're not supposed to be around my circle anyway. So I look at it like that. But Ted Toast's situation, he had to even think back and go, "You're right. You think they did it for that?" I was like, "Nigga, that's what they did it for."